His nickname is Viking.
Viking, yeah.
Viking. And Viking is, I would say, even my delivery captain, because for those who doesn't know, that I helped buy boats, and Viking is one of the guys, and if there is necessary, I am joining him to deliver some boats that are bought. And uh, recently I helped to buy a Halberg Grassi
Yeah.
312, and everyone is satisfied, and I think they have great adventures in ahead. But now, Viking, it's great to have you here now, and this is after 600.
95 miles.
Yeah, and the boat is delivered to Sweden, which is kind of often it's other way around.
Other way, yeah, not from Latvia to Sweden, but from Sweden to Latvia. It's more often, but yeah, this was yeah 4 days and 11 hours. We were here.
But this is not the first one.
It's not the first one. Definitely not the first one.
But the question is, maybe we can start with a thing that how it is to be a delivery captain.
It is a good opportunity to be in a space you love, and I love space that gives me some kind of freedom of thinking, freedom of acting, choosing, going by engine or going by sales or mixing them both together, but it's kind of freedom is.
Yeah, but in the same time, it is not. It should be also a bit stressful because it's lots of responsibilities, and you have to actually deliver the boat to the end, and it has to be in condition, in a perfect condition, or
Yeah.
it's you probably have some contracts or
I have some contracts as well. I have some rules. What I always tell the guys who want me to deliver their boat, their boats. I'm saying that I will not be going out if there's wind stronger than 35 knots.
Yeah.
And why? It's just because if they want to deliver the boat safe and sound, that if the winds are stronger than 30 knots, there's quite big chance that you will be breaking something. And who wants to be having afterwards a boat who is like in shitty shape, I would say,
Yeah.
with I don't know, Thor sails, damaged hull, or even having in some accidents with broken keels or something.
Yeah,
So
and probably missing some safety gear too.
yeah, and calling afterwards to insurance and dealing with insurance companies also are quite stressful.
But this requires special insurance, isn't it? So.
Yes, as well.
Yeah. Can you really reveal the cost for it because it should be quite expensive because you now we are sitting on a Hans belt which
Yeah.
costs around 200 euros, let's say so.
200,000 euros.
Yes,
More or
200,000.
less.
Yeah.
It's a 10 years old boat, or I would say for a 10 years old boat, it's in pretty good shape. So this boat was, as far as I know, it went all around the globe with the previous owners, not owners who asked me to deliver this boat, but guys before that. So it's in quite good shape, I would say so.
Well, that's a good question now, Holmes, because here in Sweden, we know each other very well.
Yeah.
But you know that we work with this mostly Halberg Grassi and Naiad and Mallo boats and kind of different, more robust boats. This is more like a conventionally produced boat.
Yep.
But what can you say about it? Is it how does it felt the Hans boat? If you compare, because you have sailed lots of different kinds of boats.
Yes, but let's say this is my first Hans, and I would not say I'm overexcited about it, but still it's in. There was some small technical issues, but nothing we could deal with. But I would say it's quite okay.
Yeah,
quite okay.
and it has
I
must.
didn't felt actually anywhere close even to thinking about where's my safety gear, where's my survival raft, or where's my radio station to call distress. Not in a second. So quite good boat.
Yeah, and do you, it's 10 years old.
Yeah.
And do you feel those 10 years?
In some places.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, they changed a couple of years ago whole rigging, so I didn't had the questions about that. I seen many Volvo Pentas engines, and I'm not a I'm not a fan of Volvo Penta, but this engine didn't had oil leaks, which is quite common on Volvo Penta. So it was, in that scenario, I would say it was totally good. So sales, good Elstrom sales. In this delivery, we didn't use them as much as we could be used, but because there was almost no wind and there was a pressure of timing because the weather window was closing on, like this night probably will start the blowing some more wind, and the wind will be increasing up to 40 knots, I think, according to prognosis. If I'm looking right now at the barometer, it also shows that it's dropping quite fast.
Yeah.
So we used engine or motor sailing as well. We went through the Sund with quite good speed, I would say, with 9 knots of speed. It was engine plus sails plus current, and it was gave us a chance to deliver this boat quite fast.
But this is not the only. You crossed the Baltic Sea now. Let's say so.
Yeah.
It's kind of partly, but
Let's say
600 miles. Okay, that's quite a lot then.
Yeah.
But this is not the only region that you have sailed in. Do you?
Yeah, I'm sailing, like my primary job is as a skipper on the boat that has a bonus system, like for the company that has a bonus system for their workers, so they can go to the Mediterranean, like a couple of years in Greece, before that in Italy, and so on. And you're working not as a charter captain, but captain for guests, for the company guests.
How easy is to get a job like this because you are employed?
Yes.
Yes. And what requires to be such a captain in, let's say, anywhere involved in general? Because I know that you have a Royal Yachting Association license, or I'm saying correctly, is license.
Yeah, license.
Yes. What it takes to get such?
Time. Time, money, and patience.
Okay, time.
Dedication.
Can you if I'm really dedicated, let's say I'm totally in it, can I get it done in 6 months? And
let's say
even with experience and something like that, it's just
you will start from beginning. Anyway,
Yeah.
you will start from beginning. You will have, right now there's more levels. When I started, you will start with competent crew. It will mean that let's say you know the couple of knots, how to tie a couple of knots. You will not fail with the question which is halyard and which is sheet line. But so, and you will tie some fenders on, and using at least 2 of the optional 4 knots. So.
But in general, if you want to become such a captain on some company
5
boat,
years.
it takes 5 years.
5 years minimum as educational level, and then some references.
References.
Yeah.
How
From
can
the
you get
guys.
those? It's you asked your
you are
sailing friends,
asking,
or
yeah, you are asking your sailing friends. Of course, that's the one way, but in reality, it's you're joining some crews. They knowing that there is some guy who knows some stuff, who is good at it, who has some people skills as well. And then you start to get invited to deliver some boats or to get on the delivery boats as a crew. Then you learn some more. Then you grow up. And
is it possible to skip that part somehow? Because
of course, everything you, you can skip everything, but
but then realistically, you have to need to have this knowledge
Yeah.
and one of the things you mentioned that is to understand the people on board.
yeah,
And
it's
the
the
human
people
skill,
Human skill.
human skill,
Human skill.
people skills. So,
Yeah.
what that means. So it's just
So imagine if you have on a boat person who is not so sea state loving person, and everybody knows that on the in the movies you are sailing on the boat and as a captain there's a ladies in the bikini drinking martinis, the sun is shining and the weather is blue and everything is fine, but
is it not so?
not as often as you want to. As apart from that, to be a skipper on the boat, it's a stressful job. And then dealing with the people who are in the stress situations, what they don't know how to act, and you are solo skipper, and you need to be like a Swiss knife in everything. So this human skills, how to calm the persons down, how to ensure them that you're the right person for them. You need to speak in their language, and you need to be able to communicate with the people on shore to get the places in the ports, to maintain situations with some cross tankers in Greece, and without swearing and shouting, which I skip sometimes. But yeah, you need to work with the people. You need to understand them, and you need to ensure them that they are safe with you. And then when you get afterwards response that yes, they're happy with you and they felt safe, and that means that you can do it.
Yeah.
And it's quite stressful because you are always away. None of the skippers actually sleeps, so you are exhausted as well.
Yeah.
On time, and you can
Because they
burn out.
probably, sorry for interruption, but I can imagine you have a group of people. They are coming for their vacation and they will have fun.
Yes.
They say
10-day vacation.
yeah, exactly, and they start maybe with a few drinks on the first step when they go on a boat and have a good time. And
Fantastic.
They probably not end in like 9 o'clock in the evening. They probably continue a bit longer, and that means that you have to be awake and till the last one man standing.
You are the last one.
You are the.
And as well, the sailing yacht is not a huge area where to live.
Yeah.
Like even 51 feet boat has 4 cabins for guests. It's only almost 16 meters long, so it's 8 people on that boat plus you, who is not their family, not their best friend. And confined space is not always good for people.
But it has to. You have to have an order on a boat, and because if
Even
someone
the order.
doesn't clean the dishes, if there are so many people.
Let's say the people mostly are doing their job, like they're solving that between themselves. You can always suggest some better ways how to do it. Like in Mediterranean, it's always the problem to get fresh water.
It is so, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's still in Greece. It's definitely one of the, let's say, one of the 3 biggest problems. Though the fresh water, ladies on the boat, they are swimming. They have hair in the salty water. They need to wash it out. So it's a freshwater problem.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it can become a big problem because there is no water on the boat. And then you need to find a way if you do not have the water maker. But water maker needs what? electricity. Electricity means either shore, and not all the ports or bays have some special wire delivered to your boat. It means generator. Generator means noise. And there is, I would not say a lot of people are capable to sleep when the generator is running, even it's a quiet one. It's vibration, it's low frequency noise, so they get irritated. And then it starts. Then starts the problems. I've been
Yes.
on the boat where there was a married couple who was it was catamaran, and they ended up on the third day, I think, or fourth day. They ended up on the totally diagonally separated places. Each they had their own hull and the place where to be during daytime, and in nighttime they were sleeping in separate cabins.
Yes. But you have been also sailing in Caribbean.
Yeah.
Where else? If you draw a bit map now.
Caribbean.
It's Mediterranean Sea. It's Baltic Sea, of course.
Baltic Sea, Atlantic coast, like the European coast of Atlantic. It was Argentina and Chile. Yeah, let's say that's it.
Okay, but you have we know that you have quite experience. But the thing is that I have in mind. I'm not revealing my plans now, but it's gonna come one day. But the question is that have you ever thought to do a long distance sailing for many years, like around the globe to the remote islands in Pacific Ocean, and maybe even to the colder climate, and do some exploration sailing? Have you ever thought of it? Because you clearly have skills, you have a knowledge and everything, experience. Have you thought about it?
Yes, I thought about it, but not anymore. As you know, I have two small kids, and I'm not the youngest person on the world. And right now, my focus is shifted from my ego to my kids. So,
Yeah.
so it's a quite different story. When you are young and your ego is pushing you around the limits, etc., etc., and you watch too many YouTube videos about happy people sailing with the kids without shouting at each other, and mooring in silence, and without swearing, then yes.
But you think that is not as realistic as it seems?
No, it could be realistic, but then you need two strong people who are dedicated for that,
Yeah.
who have their set of rules they're following. They learn the lessons, I would say, if they have kids,
Yeah.
or if they are just freshly married, then don't do it. It will. It's either way. If you're going to divorce, or you will be married happy ever after. But I would say the slight chance that you will. The second option is not on the table.
I
Yeah.
know that you are teaching the young sailors. And,
Yes, the practical.
Yeah, the practical skills.
sailing,
With
yeah.
smaller boat when you are home.
Exactly. And that's a place where I feel actually more or less in the best state of mind,
Yeah.
because I'm giving my skills for the people who are just starting their steps, like the basic steps. And I have a partner as well right now who is teaching while I'm gone. But let's say I'm enjoying every student that gets his first license after sailing with me or with my partner.
But I guess it should be a bit racing in there, you know?
Racing?
Racing, yes, because it's
Yeah, we have some racing. We're doing some racing as well.
Yeah, yeah, but
Uh,
it's like coastal mostly. And
yeah,
it's,
coastal, inshore.
Inshore coastal
I've
racing.
been on a couple of regattas outside as well. Middle Sea race. There's a crew member as well who, right now on the boat, who also participated on the regatta, the same regatta. I enjoyed that. I wanted to be as well on bigger boats, and I get on the bigger boats, but still, it's let's say it's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's not for racing to be paid. Then you need like be sailing from the child's age.
Yeah. 7.
Let's say 7. It's a good age to start.
Yeah.
Not earlier. I would say as a sport. I have a friend who is teacher for kids, and when I ask him, can my son come and learn from you, because he's good friend and skipper on the boat. I was participating in regattas. He thought that let's wait for a couple of years. I thought, but my son already knows how to steer a boat. He thought, no, don't mess these things up. If you want to teach your kid to sail, let him be physically fit enough, and they need to choose that. You are not choosing for them.
But that's a good question. A good thing to mention, physically fit. Do you have to be physically fit to cruise?
To cruise?
Yeah.
No, for cruise, no. But if you want to send your kid to be a sailor, then he needs to be already like stabilized in the bone structure, in muscular, in like whole body needs to be like at least developed to some stage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like as the kids whose parents sending them to ice hockey too early, just ruining their body. You're just ruining their health in the future.
But what about those who has already partly ruined their bodies and they're in their older age, going for a pension and their retreats, after a hard working life? I know that there are many people that are. I got also comments from my viewers. And also here in Aarhus, I see lots of many older people who sell their homes and just go off for sailing adventures, the adventures for their lives, let's say, and visit different lands, crossing oceans, and at least dream about do it and separately. But how about this type kind of sailing in the older age?
Let's say from my perspective, that I knew that one country that you didn't needed the sailor's license, it was Sweden. So it means that if you are on the boat, you are skilled enough and you have a knowledge and experience enough, and let's say sailing becomes more easy when you have experience.
Yeah.
So if the persons, like for Sweden, hands down, they are good sailors, good yacht constructors and builders as well, and it's in their blood. And it means that the people who are living in Nordic countries are, let's say, they are better sailors than average, because they're doing it and nobody asks them the questions. Did you learn it? Where did you learn it? Where is your license, etc. And right now they need a license to go out from the Europe or out from the Sweden. But if you know the stuff, then the sailing becomes easy. You don't need to have a big muscle power. What you need
is the push button system for Hallberg Racing and
of
all the good technology, fancy stuff. Yeah. But of course, people buy also older boats, and I am mostly specialized on the boats that are used boats, used market, and often, of course, they doesn't come with many these new days comfort things.
But you don't need them. If you have understanding of what the sailing is, what you need to do, what you need to avoid, then the sailing, I think it's much easier right now than driving the car on the road.
Yeah, why not?
Let's say there is not so many people who are just constantly on the iPhones or on the phones on the road, and the speeds are less. And let's say there is it's like in aviation, the most dangerous parts are just going off the dock and coming back to dock. In the middle, there of course there could be some trouble, but if you have some mechanical skills or basic knowledge about how the engine works, how the electricity works, how the electrical system works, like basic plumbing skills, so you can fix some couple of hoses together and just to understand how the stuff works, and improvisation, the skill that is needed on the yachts.
But let's talk about boats.
Yeah.
Because you have been on several boats, on different kinds of boats.
Oh, many. Sailing boats, catamarans, many motor yachts as well.
Let's say focus. We can skip a multi-hulls. Because this comes with the age, I guess. But okay, see, some people love it. They are.
It's comfortable for certain type of the holidays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we take the monohulls.
Yeah.
And we probably take something like over 40 foot.
Yeah, let's
Because
say
this is
up
kind
to
of
46.
It's
46. It's really comfortable and easy to do it solo as well.
yeah.
This boat, Hanze 415, 10 years of age. Actually, I think I can handle it by myself without big problems.
But your daily sailing boat that you sail in.
It's
winter?
51 feet Bavaria.
Do you like Bavaria?
After a couple of years, there is some pros and cons, of course, but it's
Let's
reliable.
jump in. What are the cons? Because
Let's start with the pros and then to
Yeah,
the cons.
okay.
Let's do like that. So the pros is the huge interior space. If you have a bigger crew or bigger company of guests, it's enough space for them and they don't feel like squished. As well, it's a big, heavy, steady boat. The cons are it's big, heavy boat.
no, but Bavarias are not so heavy if you compare to some.
No, if you compare to Halberg Grassi, they're
Yeah.
lightweight, of course, but the same, like I think, let's say Beneteau Okeanis, the same range, or the full same range, the Bavarias are like a couple of tons heavier.
Yeah.
So it means more inertia, but as well sometimes more stability. It depends of the keel length, etc. But in general, yes.
And the sail plan, do they go well?
They actually can perform pretty good. Of course, that's not a racing boat, but it's not built for that. It's like Volkswagen Passat.
Yeah.
Quadratisch, praktisch good. So
but would you dare to take Bavarian cross over the Pacific Ocean?
Pacific, definitely no. I would not even, let's say, I would not think about crossing on Bavaria Atlantic Ocean.
Okay. And it's because...
And the weak points, as far as I know, there is not a lot of Bavarias that crossed on an ocean with the mast on it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So.
But why?
I think it's not meant for that. It's soft sailing. It's not for blue waters. It's just not meant for that.
As a boat technician, then the question is: you tied probably the ones too much, and there is too much pressure on the deck, and
it can step down the hull because of the pressure of the. If there is a wind blowing like constantly and pushing your boat with the constant speed of, let's say, 20 knots.
Yeah.
For a week. Crossing the Atlantic is about 3 weeks.
The materials got weak.
And not only that, but it's a constant pressure until that cracks. And if the deck stepping mast cracks 2 centimeters, then the whole rig gets loose. And in that situation, your mast is the weakest point, and it's weakest point above the boom.
Yeah.
And let's say.
Then you have a motorboat.
It's lucky if you have a motorboat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still lucky, and if you have enough fuel to get to the shore.
We here in Sweden are used to kind of quality built boats, even
Yes.
the old ones, and of course here are lots of production boats, which is like Bavarias and the same Hanses, Genoa.
Yeah.
You hope my French.
Pardon my French.
Yeah, the French is as it is, but But do you say how you think how to look at them for like ocean cruisers? If we take the production boats in general, there probably are some good ones, isn't it?
There should be, but there's, let's say, the older I'm getting, and the grumpier I'm getting, and the more irritated by some stupid things that are in the boats I am. So,
Yeah.
and you can always, of course, run around the boat and sorry, and look for weak points. But in general, the problem is not about how the boat is built, but how it's maintained.
Yes.
And you can build up, like, let's say, Halbergrassi Ketch, which is still my love. It's magic boat, but it needs so much time, and time means money.
Yeah. But if you
And
but you mentioned
for production boats, they're right now they're built cheap, so there's a lot of materials that are not joined properly.
let me here also look at the Hans. Well, let's not say anything bad about it, but it feels when I came in, so directly so it's like it feels like not IKEA, because IKEA is really good. So in Sweden we cannot say anything about IKEA, but it feels like yeah.
It's not, of course, it's not proper wood, but to build affordable boat, which is production boat, people are seeking for the, like, let's say, where we can get the same amount of space, same engine power, but for cheaper price. Then to give this cheaper price, you need to put some cheaper materials. But it's not always the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is how you maintain it, and there's a lot of things that just go really, really wrong just because of not well maintained boat. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's say just through hulls. Right now, it's whole idea is about to change them to the something that doesn't corrode. Like there's a company that gives the plastic through hulls.
Yeah.
Really
True.
good ones. Yeah.
But
And there is some weak points in that as well. If you go
Yeah.
into the colder climates, then those things are getting weak as well. But
Yeah.
if you are staying in a warmer climate, yeah, why not?
No, but I can give you a bit insight, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know that there is a bit, because it's so that Viking is like a captain for deliveries. We work together. We meet each other quite rare.
Yeah, but
only
always happily.
always on the boat.
Always on the
In the
boat.
regattas or in deliveries or things. But I am the guy that kind of fix the boats.
Yeah.
And as here in Orust, I have seen and talked with many experts. And these plastic solutions and stuff are not recognized by industry professionals here. It's
Here in Sweden.
yeah, absolutely not. And they were just basically laughing at me, so because I wanted to install them, but the problem was that they consisted of so many parts, and I could not directly get them, and it was not complicated well. So I decided, okay, I will listen to
Older
yeah,
guys.
exactly, and I installed the proper old ones. But what I saw when I was installing such plastic solutions, that when you tighten them, you have to. It's basically hand tightening,
Yes.
and if you do it a bit more, you actually see that all the rubber start to come out, and the
It
sealant
means
is
you are too strong for that job.
of course, you can go a bit back and then retighten it and make it good, but it doesn't felt robust when I installed them. Of course, I did it according to instructions, and I had the quality control that checks everything. So it's everything done properly, but it doesn't feel good because when you tighten.
Because you're just loving the sturdy boats. You like the boats that doesn't crash on the first contact.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of true.
Yeah, but let's say even if you tighten too much the steel or inox or brass or bronze fittings, you are also damaging them.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But it depends actually who is doing the job
yeah,
and who is doing the work on the
but
boat.
it's about experience.
It's about experience because
And we right now do not have 200 years of experience with the plastic stuff.
Yeah.
We have only 6 years, 7 years of the experience with the plastic stuff, so we don't trust them yet.
Yeah.
And sailing the boat is about the trust the boat you're sailing. As for delivery captain, to trust the guys who assembly the boat or maintain the boat. Did it well? Will you pass this even 600 something miles? Will be everything okay? And then you need to trust those guys who are getting this jobs done. If you're not doing that by yourself, but if you start doing that job by yourself, then you're not delivery captain. You are captain on the boat.
But would you recommend to those who are thinking to become delivery captains or work professionally as a skippers to pursue this kind of career choice?
Yeah,
is it
course.
cool? Is it cool to be?
It's cool. It's definitely cool to be a captain of delivery. It's good to be a captain on the charter boats. It's good to be a captain on the boat that has guests. On the in my situation, this is working for the company that gives this magic opportunity, and having guests on the boat. Because chartering is one thing and guests are different.
Yeah, sure.
And it's a good thing to do. Of course, it's magic thing, but you need to be sure that you can do a lot of things by yourself, and you need to
for
find
others.
Yeah, and you need to find your place, which type of captain you are, because you cannot be Swiss knife for many things. Because if you are good with the people, maybe you're lacking some other skills, like knowing your weak spots. It's
like discipline. You cannot be nice to everyone.
You cannot be, yeah. It's like always, there will be some person who will not like you. It doesn't matter if it's hair color, skin color, or just your attitude.
Yeah.
But if you have a dream to be a captain, then just go for it and find your place, but get an experience before.
Is it good to start with a smaller boat or directly buy something 40 plus?
Yeah, I started. I did a wrong choice, I would say. Realized after many years. I started on the bigger boat. It was 41, I think, or 42 feet. Gypsy, and right now I have my own 21-foot.
It's all the way around.
Yeah, it's all the way around. That I let's say I'm enjoying to be on the smaller boat.
Yeah.
And why? Because on the smaller boat, all the mistakes you can see immediately. On the bigger boats, your mistakes are, let's say, they're coming after a couple of minutes, not in seconds, and as well they come more expensive. And,
yeah, that's true.
I had my own even after many years of experience and thinking that I know some stuff. Then last winter I have my boat fell off the cradles twice. And it was quite expensive experience even for small boat. But
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's also experience.
Nice to have you for discussion.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to meet, and it is absolutely pure one.
Yeah,
and,
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks, Viking. So good winds, fair winds.
Yeah, fair winds, safe seas, and
Yes,
brave
and
people and smart people.
yeah.
Smart
Those we
people.
want to have on the sea.
Yeah. The other ones can stay on the ground.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.